Sunny and spectacular at Swayze Field with a series win hanging in the balance as number 2 Arkansas and number 3 Ole Miss meet for the third game of this weekend series. And we welcome you to Oxford, Mississippi. Eric Diamond, the sophomore from Ramona, California, comes into this ball game 3-3 on the year with a 4.89 ERA. He is 2-1 in Southeastern Conference play. Swing and a miss. Leadoff walk and strikeout, fly out, strikeout, and Arkansas is up empty in the top of the first. Ole Miss coming to the plate. Left-hander Lyle Lockhart on the mound for Arkansas, the senior from Friendswood, Texas. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit for Kevin Graham. A 2-out single, first hit of the game for either team. To see Cohen Smith square. He does not. He just hits a fly ball to deep center field. McCants on the run. McCants to the track, and that ball's gone. Hit the top of the wall and bounced over. And Cullen Smith hits his third home run of the year to give Arkansas a 3-0 lead.
That's why you never bunt, right? But a huge swing there by Cullen Smith. Welcome to the series.
The 1-2 from Diamond. This ball pretty well hit to left field. Kevin Graham to the track. He'll watch it leave the yard. Second home run of the inning for Arkansas. And the Razorbacks lead it 5-0. Fourth home run of the year for Braden Webb.
Okay.
So Josh MALLITZ will pitch for the second time this weekend, making his 13th appearance of the year. Some of those have been starts, some of them in relief. He's 3-1. Runners at the corners and one out, and Slavens hits a line drive to Cale Baker. He makes the grab, steps on the bag for a double play. Hit by pitch to lead off the game, and now Hayden Leatherwood. Leatherwood hits a ball high into the air. Franklin going back to the warning track, reaches up. Did he make the catch? Yes, he did, and there's a swing and a miss, a strikeout for Christian Franklin to start the third inning. 1-1. Lined into left field. That is caught on a hop by Kevin Graham. So a clean single and an RBI for Jalen Battles.
In case you have that option.
Fly ball to center field. McCants retreats, makes the catch. That'll get a run home and allow Battles to go from second to third. 2 down in the inning. Sacrifice fly for Robert Moore's 25th RBI of the year. This ball line just past Chatinier at second base, scooped up by Leatherwood. A run comes home to scores. The throw comes back into second base. Wes Burton making his 9th appearance of the year. Big dude on the mound for Ole Miss. High fly ball to left. Kevin Graham gets to the warning track, and that ball's gone into the bullpen. Caden Wallace hit it a ton into the air, and it just kept carrying. It's a 3-run home run for Caden Wallace, and Arkansas leads 11-0. He is going to attempt to come back and try and play some more as Gonzalez jumps on that pitch, hits it down into the right field corner. Cale Baker will go first to third and will stop there as Gonzalez cruises into second with a double. Chatinier off the end of the bat, shallow center field, dumps it in for a base hit. Cale Baker comes on the score, an RBI single from Chatinier, and Ole Miss knocks the 0 off the board. It's now a 10-run deficit. 1-2. Chopper, and that's past the first baseman Slavens into right field. An RBI single for Dunhurst, and first to third for Chatinier. 13th appearance of the year for Ryan COSTEJU. All of them in relief. He is 5-0 with a 4.26 ERA. Helped out with a hit batter. Bench hits a high fly ball to left field. Webb going back to the warning track, and that ball is into the bullpen, and Ole Miss hits a 3-run home run, and it's now 11-5.
And just like that, Ole Miss almost cuts the lead just in half, and Justin Bench takes that ball in the inside part of the plate, gets himself in a great count.
The 2-2. Strike three call. 2-2 to Chatinier. Lifts it to right, pretty well hit. That ball into the gap, it's off the wall. Chatinier heads towards second base. The throw from Franklin, cut off at the outfield edge of the dirt. A leadoff double. 2-2 pitch, fielded behind the bag. Battles, bobbles it, throws it, pulled the first baseman, but looks like he was able to keep his foot on the bag. It's an RBI ground out for Hayden Dunhurst, and Ole Miss gets one run closer. It's now 11-6. Drew McDaniel trying to keep Arkansas where they are with a 5-run lead. He is the 5th pitcher used today by Ole Miss, 11th appearance of the season. That was borderline, but it's called a ball. And a run comes home to score, and Arkansas now leads it 13-6. Braden Forsythe comes into the game with the bases loaded and 1 out. Matt Goodhart batting for the 5th time today, and that first pitch by Forsythe hits Goodhart in the foot. And so he will go to first base as Battles comes home to score 6, and now it's 14-6. Ground ball to second, chance for 2, to second for 1, to first for the double play. 4-6-3 ends the inning. Jackson Wiggins makes his 10th appearance of the year. 1.86 the ERA, 3-0, 4 saves, 14 strikeouts, and 6 walks with opponents hitting 176. Ball lifted to right field. That's going to be down. It's in the gap. And Cleve comes around to score. Leatherwood comes around to score. No throw to the plate as Calvin Harris scores a 3-run double for Peyton Chatinier. 1-1. Goodbye, baseball. Forget about it. For the 2nd time in this game, Ole Miss puts a 5 spot on the board, and the Rebels aren't dead yet, down 14-11. And he hits this sharply to short, caught right off the top of the dirt by Jacob Gonzalez. And he lines it to right field, a base hit. Justin Bench will stop at second. Back-to-back hits for Ole Miss in SEC play. Cops is 1-0 with a 0 ERA in 6 appearances with 3 saves. Ben Van Cleve lines it into left field. Justin Bench hits the bag at third. He will come around to score. McCants goes first to third. And it's a 2-run game on an RBI single from Ben Van Cleve. The go-ahead run at first. Chopper, right side, fielded by the second baseman. It's dropped. But they will say an out as Jalen Battles was trying to take the ball out of his glove. So Taylor Broadway makes his 13th appearance of the year and the 2nd appearance of the weekend. He's 3-0 on the season with a 2.33 ERA. The strikeout to walk numbers are gaudy. And he hits a ball into the air to right. On the run is Plumlee, not going to get there. It one hops the wall. 1 run comes around to score. They're going to wave him. Chatinier, no throw to the plate. That is a 2-run double for Brady Slavens. He drives in runs number 32 and 33 of the year. 2-run home run by Christian Franklin. Franklin lines this to right field. Slavens hits the bag at third. He's going to come around to score, and Arkansas has scored 3 in the top of the 8th inning. Tyler Myers into the game for Ole Miss, squares to bunt. He bunts it well, and Myers can't make a play. And he throws it away. Chatinier was covering it first. That went from bad to worse for Ole Miss on the bunt defense. Ground ball to short, chance for 2. Chatinier over to Harris, and Ole Miss rolls a pair. Swing and a miss. Kevin Kopps, 3 straight strikeouts after the first 2 men reached safely in the 9th. And Arkansas gets a win in a wild Sunday game between the Rebels and the Razorbacks. Number 2 versus number 3 lived up to the billing this weekend in Oxford, but it's the Razorbacks who emerge as winners.